everyone, today I have an AI review for you and it's called MySpicyVanilla, so let's get started. So MySpicyVanilla is an AI story generator designed to enhance the intimacy and fun in romantic relationship. So it not only does an AI story for you that is going to be very spicy, but also helps you with dating. If you guys need any dating tips or dating ideas along with role plays, that would be something to look into. So in terms of the stories, it provides a unique personalized erotic stories, if you guys click on that button, tailored to the user's preference, adding excitements and the playfulness. You can also customize the characters, locations, and the story tones to create a fantasy narratives. So their main mission for creating this was to help couples around the world strengthen their relationship. And I kind of didn't understand it until I tried it and tested it out. And the main purpose, it does feel like if you guys need some type of spice in your relationship, you're kind of done with the everyday 19 plus related stuff, I would highly recommend using this, especially when it comes to role plays. They were pretty fun to look into. So they have 3 different functions in this, where it's a role play generator, a love story writer, that's their main product, and an AI date idea finder. I would recommend trying all 3. My favorite one, I would have to say, was a love story writer. So I wrote my first love story, and to be honest, I really enjoyed how in-depth it was. I can see how it's a bit different from ChatGPT, where if ChatGPT does feel a little rough on creating stories and creating characters that I would have to give it command for, this has a better UI, UX for me to input what type of character I want the setting to be. And what I found really cool was that they also generate a really pretty AI picture that goes along with it. So mine was The Awakening Desire, a late night encounter. If you guys are interested in reading my story that I wrote, it's about me and a very famous Korean K-drama actor. I recently watched a really fun one, so that's why I put this in. But that's something that I would recommend trying. Also, if you plan on writing actual book or some series of it, this would be also a great tool, because you have something called a pack, where inside the pack you can create relationship with other characters through the narrative arcs, along with making different scenery. So for my story, since I used the free version, only had one setting. But if you guys write an actual novel or a series, you can have multiple settings. For example, if you want it to be taking place in a boat, I think I've seen one where you have it taking place in a cruise, and the cruise has different rooms. They have the VIP rooms or the spa rooms that you can do the erotic stuff in. So those would be highly recommended for a lot of people who want to test it out. In terms of the roleplay generator, it does build a great startup for what type of roleplay you want to do. I kind of picked something that was a little hard to do since I did a fantasy character from a game. But if you want to do something like nurse and doctor, and if you prefer picking the indoors versus outdoors, that would be something that you and your partner could try out and test out what they have. It was definitely a little intense, but I thought it would be very helpful if you guys need to spice up your relationship. Last, for the AI date idea finder, I personally didn't find that very helpful, since it seems like it just was an extension from the love story writer. But I did enjoy the examples that they give, especially because if you don't have any good ideas for someone like me who's been dating someone for a very long time, you kind of run out of ideas, this would be a great tool to use. So my conclusion for the MySpicyVanilla: if you have a really good fantasy, and if you love thinking about different stories that you always have wanted to write, and you're not really comfortable using ChatGPT, this would be something to use, because it is very self-explanatory and simple to use, along with having a great setting and able to visualize. And I think the biggest part about making it easier than ChatGPT would be the screen that they created, because like I said, all you gotta have is a really good fantasy. And for those who don't have good fantasy like me, it's okay. You can still write one up and then match it to your preference, along with maybe the first episode might not come to how you want it to be, but the second and the third will definitely be to your taste. So this was all for my review for MySpicyVanilla. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Other than that, that was all. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.